something he has done very little of. He's been head hunting throughout this fight. Oh, good left and another and a solid right. Miranda battles back, however. He must be a little tough to put away because he's taking some shots here. 1:05 left in our 6th round.
The last 6 times that Miranda's thrown jabs, Laporte's just flicked them right off of his back.
No, where did you go? No.
Oh, he hit him while the referee had warned Miranda. And Laporte says, hey, where he hit me, I'm going to hit him back no matter what you're doing, Mr.
I'll tell you one thing, Laporte was wrong there.
And they're throwing things into the ring here. Did you bring your old Packers helmet? Did you bring 2?
I told you we may need it for the night's over.
We're winding down in the 6th round. Solid right, Miranda. Left jab, Laporte. And the round comes to close, which gives us a chance to remind you to join Bob Neal and Tim Foley this Sunday night as CBS Sports presents NCAA football. This week's matchup, Oklahoma State at Tulsa at 9:05 p.m. Sunday night, right here on WTBS.
Referee Octavio Mayron of Mexico really gave Juan Laporte a warning right after this round was over with, Skip.
We're going to see it all right here. There's the low blow.
Oh, yeah, it's right, right there. I'll tell you.
And Laporte says, good morning.
And he gave him a shot. It wasn't much of a shot, but as if to say, baby, you hit me the wrong spot.
See if a point has been taken away from Laporte here.
Well, find out for me, will you?
Remember.
Here we go. I can't. Laporte, in our very humble opinion, has a slight edge in this fight. And he lands a left jab there.
A slight edge. I'd say he got a big edge right now.
It could be that Miranda needs more practice.
I'll tell you, he never has fought outside of his hometown or Columbia, so the worry for Miranda was coming in, Skip, whether he had enough quality opponents to get in with a guy like Laporte.
Well, he's acquitted himself.
It's been a pretty good fight, though.
Yeah, he's acquitted himself all right. That right landed solidly by Laporte, but Miranda fights back every time he gets hit. There's a good jab. 1:55 in the round. Miranda bangs away. Solid right by Laporte right above our head. Miranda hangs on for dear life. And Mayron separates them. Just when Miranda seems to be getting going, a right hand from Laporte lands right on the button.
But his punches don't have much sting, you know. When Laporte hits you, you feel it. He's just wading in, waiting for a good shot.
14 knockouts in 19 fights, but nobody knows who they were, and he got hurt again, did Miranda. Laporte is carrying the fight right to him. The uppercut landed. Left by Laporte, much more solid than the right by Miranda. Oh, and he stunned him against the ropes again with 52 seconds. But Miranda, big gangly guy, pushes his way out of danger. Left by Laporte. They exchange right hands. Neither one had much on it.
Long and lanky and awkward.
That missed. Had it landed, almost knocked the mouthpiece out. There's a right jab. He went southpaw for just a moment, and really confused young Mario Miranda. 24 seconds left in the round. We may say a little more of that as we go along here. 18 seconds.
Like he uses a little stutter step, you know? Miranda kind of stumbles in, kind of shakes it, gets hit right on the noggin.
And the round comes to a close. How'd you score round 7, Paul?
I gave it a Laporte 10-9. And I don't know if we're going to go for round 9. This may be it.
He tagged him with a right coming out of the corner. Yeah, the mouthpiece is gone for Miranda, and he's looking for help. He's claiming a butt, but it wasn't a butt that knocked that mouthpiece loose. It was a right hand. Laporte wants to finish him if he can. Boy, he came out smoking.
Yeah, Miranda's all right. He's looking for his mouthpiece. It's right behind him right now.
Well, he found more than that when he looked around. And
his handler came down and grabbed the mouthpiece, but Miranda wants it back.
He lands a good right to the body, misses with a left, lands a left, Laporte a right, and it is a Donnybrook right now. Laporte pushed away by Miranda. But Miranda hasn't had any zip in his punches at all.
I wonder what he would have done if he would have found his mouthpiece. Don't tell me he would have tried to bend down and pick it up.
A minute 45 left in the round. Left hand, Laporte. He missed the right. A tentative jab by Miranda, and that's the only way I can describe his fighting style as tentative to this point.
You know, we're sitting very close, of course, and Skip, if you'll notice, Juan Laporte, his eyes are staring right at Miranda's chest. He keeps his eyes fixed right on his chest, right on his stomach, because that's not moving. He knows exactly where it is, and he just stalks him.
He embarrassed him there. He started the right and had Miranda running for cover. Then pulled it up, and Miranda looked foolish. But Miranda has weathered another melee and lands a good right, but Laporte right back with a solid left hook to the body. He bangs another left in there, but it's blocked by Miranda. 38 seconds left in the round. Good right, Miranda. A little left jab. Flicked. Oh, good left by Laporte. He backed him up with that.
If this kid's legs ever get wobbly, we're never going to tell the difference because they look wobbly naturally.
That's a very good point. Right hand, Laporte, 12 seconds in the round. Left, Laporte. Grazing right, Laporte. 6, well, you see the time remaining. And the round is over. We go to round 9 here. And the consensus at ringside is it's all Laporte because of that right hand. And he starts another round as he did the 8 all over Mario Miranda. To use Pete Van Weren's line, it doesn't look like there'll be another Miranda decision tonight.
Woo, vicious right there. Barely grazed him.
Miranda's face is badly puffed.
He went southpaw there for a moment and said, "No, I'll go back. I'm doing fairly well." The other way.
Better than fairly, I think.
Just think this guy weighs 126 pounds and he'd kill you and I.
Well, unfortunately, bad news for Braves fans. Horner's homer gave Atlanta a 4-3 lead, but they lost 5-4. And Houston swept the series, and that really hurts. For the days dwindle down to a precious few. Again, Laporte much crisper with his punch. You keep waiting, or I do, to see Miranda land one punch with enough velocity to back him up a step, but he has not been able to do so yet. We're a minute 20 away from the end of round 9.
Miranda has never gone past 11. I tell you, Laporte's not even breathing hard. He's in great shape, isn't he?
He really is. He lost a close decision to Salvador Sanchez in 80. Many feel he beat Pedrosa for the WBA featherweight title earlier this year. That fight is still up for dispute. Good right again, Laporte. He staggered him, hit him again. 42 seconds left. Miranda battles back, goes to the body. But Laporte having a big round and complaining about the holding tactics of Mario Miranda. "20 seconds remaining. Another great round for Laporte by our very unofficial scorecard.
It's a long plane ride home, isn't it? Oh.
And the round comes to a close. Another big one for Juan Laporte. So after 9 rounds, Laporte appears to be cruising here.
Well, unofficially, we've given all but 1 round to Laporte, and that was, I guess, a toss-up. So right now, Laporte seems coasting. Got 6 rounds to go. All he's got to protect against is getting knocked out.
And Miranda is going to have to go gun for the knockout. He must know that.
Watch the exchange here coming up. There's a right kind of slap in the face. That wasn't too much.
But you see, when they tangle up like that, the smaller man, Laporte, not smaller in weight, but in height, so much stronger, he can spin him virtually any way he wants.
That's happening. You see the face of Miranda, very handsome at the start. Now starting to show the wear.
Let's see if Laporte goes after him again as he has the last 2 rounds, and he does, and with good effect. He gets in that opening flurry, then rests a little bit. Well, he's not resting at the moment. He is tattooing Mario Miranda. Paul's got it 8-1. I've got it 7-2 to this point, and I think I may be charitable. This is the 10th round of the scheduled 15 for the Featherweight Championship, WBC version. And the winner must fight Ruben Castillo of Mexico within 75 days in a title fight. The right was off the shoulder, but the overhand right decked it. Mario is on his feet, but he is staggered. Mandatory 8-count here.
Now watch Laporte come out
right. Bang, another right. There goes the mouthpiece. Now Laporte wisely to the body, just pummeling him at will. Miranda is helpless. He staggers off the rope. It's almost over. Miranda misses. Laporte misses the right. Miranda doesn't know where he is. A minute 35 remaining in the round.
Oh, he's right above us, and he is really hazy. He's out on his feet.
Laporte now just piling up points to the body, as if he didn't have enough.
Will he last? He's got a minute 20 to go in this round, and 1 more, and I think he's going to go down.
Again, he's without his mouthpiece. Laporte, over-anxious, lands a left. Miranda's helpless.
Tough way to take your first defeat, isn't it?
Whew. Oh, he has taken a pounding here tonight. I'm amazed he's on his feet, the punishment he's taken.
His face is all red whelps all over it. Laporte's just doing a tattoo all over it.
Miranda does not move. He jabs, but just stands there. Right to the body, almost knocked him down. He's game as can be, but he's outclassed. All those punches just landing on Laporte's glove, and he's thrown a lot, so he rests a few seconds, then uncorks a wild right. 30 seconds left.
What a headache he's going to have.
Woo. Laporte in complete control of this fight. 15 seconds left. The left to the body. He's taking tremendous punishment to the body in this round, too.
He's back up on his toes, too.
He's a mess, and that's the end of the 10th round, and that's 10-8 at least, Laporte. A reminder here to stay tuned for the TBS Evening News that will come along following this championship fight. And, Paul, I don't know. I give Mario Miranda all the credit in the world for courage. But I don't know how he can sustain 5 more rounds of this.
Last 4 or 5 rounds, he's really taking a beating, boys. This kid is really tough. Looky here. Take a look at the knock. Look at that combination. Left, right on the button.
Well, Laporte feels he was gypped out of a title. And it's over. It is over at the end of 10 rounds. They say that Miranda cannot continue.
And I think Miranda's corner did a wise thing. They threw in the towel. They said, that's enough. This kid has been beaten. This is the first fight that he's lost. They didn't want him hurt.
And I think so, too, for there was no possible way that he could have possibly come back and won this fight. He had taken a tremendous beating. I just hope that it's not the kind of beating that will take the spirit out of him. He fought gallantly here, but there's no nice way to put it. He didn't belong in the same ring with Juan Laporte.
Now, unofficially, we had Laporte winning every round but one. There's Don King in the ring right now. And he's a happy young man. He's going to get the featherweight championship belt from the WBC.
The other thing you feel badly about poor Miranda, you know, he's from Colombia. 5 plane loads of his fellow countrymen are here with their flags and banners. And he feels, I think, more strongly than Laporte or any U.S. fighter that he is carrying the banner of his country. And as you said, a long plane ride home for him, though he has nothing to be ashamed about. He just wasn't good enough to be there.
Laporte is a beautifully conditioned fighter. Oh, he was throwing his punches in the 10th round as hard as he was in the first round. This kid was ready to go 15 and more than that if necessary. Take another look at the knockdown. Now watch it coming up. There's the right there. Right on the left side. And let's go back up in the ring now with Darian.
Ed Darian will talk to us.
Son out there with him. Is that something? Look at that cute.
And I'll bet Mom and Pop in Puerto Rico are going nuts, huh?
All right.
So Juan Laporte is the new WBC World Featherweight Champion with a 10th round knockout of a game but outclassed Mario Miranda. And we'll be back right after these words. So Juan Laporte is the featherweight champion of the WBC and perhaps of the world. He fought like an all-world fighter tonight, Paul Horney.
He sure was. There he is, Juan Laporte up the ring right now with Don King. What a great fighter we saw, I think, as far as I'm concerned. Of course, as we said earlier, he was...
Do you think that 1 pound...
Mario Miranda. Very bad.
Let's see if we can get in on this conversation.
From now on, I'll be all right. This is the mind. I love it. Miranda, what you got to say about this fight?
It's like any interview in the ring that anybody has ever tried to do, organize chaos, and you really can't.
Well, I'll tell you one thing. If Larry Holmes can't get an interview, we're not going to get an interview, right?
If he messes with you after the fight, I'll take care of him. Paul, it's been a great pleasure.
I've enjoyed it. Listen, Skip, we had a good time. Maybe we do it again. You people out there like the fights, right? WTBS, let us know, and maybe we can have some fun this year.
The bad news is that the Braves lost to Houston 5-4. We'll televise Braves baseball Friday night at 7:35 Eastern from Cincinnati and at 2:05 on Sunday afternoon from Cincinnati. And don't forget, Bob Neal and Tim Foley come your way with NCAA football, Oklahoma State and Tulsa at 9:05 this Sunday night. So what a big day of sports on the Superstation Sunday. Braves baseball in the afternoon and the NCAA game on Sunday night. For Paul Hornung and our entire crew here, Dick Dodson, Terry Hansen, Teresa Bush, and company, for Dave Fox and Bill McCrory of Madison Square Garden, who have made our job so easy.
And Murray and Bob Goodman, we want to thank, and of course all the Don King's people. Everybody's been very, very helpful over here. And Jack Previtt, Don King, they were all super good.
Well, let's hit the streets. It's over, eh?
I want to tell you, we got a long way to go, don't we, baby?
Yeah.
I'll be careful at the streets. You can believe that in this city.
I'll take care of you. Paul Hornung and Skip Carey from Madison Square Garden, thanks for joining us. To repeat one more time, a TKO for Juan Laporte in the 10th round over Mario Miranda, and Laporte now the WBC featherweight champion. That's our story. The TBS Evening News is next. So long, everybody.